Hello, welcome to McBride. Ben here today, and today we're going to be looking over the Lego minifigures Dungeons and Dragons. Now, I've actually started playing Dungeons and Dragons, so for that video, I'm going to tell you what minifigures, like what classes they are and what species they are. Start off with, we got an Avakoka Ranger. Now, he's got his cool, legs and, really cool torso. The wings are fantastic. Being honest, really good for angels, and it's an Avakoka is kind of like an eagle, and this is the angel, so he has like a bow and arrow, so he holds that, and then he also got this little cute puppy, which is adorable, by the way. And now we've got that. We can put now. Next up, we got the little leaflet to show what characters we have and don't have, and for the heads, you can actually switch them to make them male or female. The reason why you can do this is because in Dungeons and Dragons you make your own character for customization options. The blue is for the good guys and red is for the bad guys. Here are all the instructions, we don't need those. And this is our base we're going to be using to store all of the minifigures. Looking back, I probably should have made this a little bit taller, but other than that, we can put on the case and get down to our next minifigure. Next up, we got the Mind Flayer. This isn't a character you can make, but it's actually an enemy that you might face in the game. The way Dungeons and Dragons works is as the Dungeon Master, he makes a story and then you be the characters you play in the game. And being honest, the head mold is beautiful. And is that me, or why is the brain thing cute? I find it cute for some reason. I do not know why. I don't know why. Anyways, now we had to put him right beside the Avakoka. Still struggling to say that. Anyway, now we got that on the base. We can get on to the next minifigure. Which, let's see what it is. And it is the Halfling Druid. A druid's kind of like a wizard, but for nature. Another point is, I kind of forgot to put in building him in this. And yeah. Also, the Avakoka wings might be a problem later. But now we've got the Mistress of Pain. The cape is awesome. And now you just put this little cylinder piece and put this dress piece on it. Then put on this pure black head and put on this awesome headpiece. It's kind of like rubble kind of. And then you build this little cube, which I guess is important. And then you make another cube because they'll spell pieces, and why not? And I had to rearrange them because the Mistress of Pain is causing me pain because he is so tall. Anyways, now we've got a Dwarf Barbarian. In the first Dungeons and Dragons game we played, I actually played as a Barbarian, but I wasn't Dwarf, I was human. And other than the amazing torso, we got the Craven the Hunter neck piece. And for the heads, I think I'm going to choose the male. Now, it looks really good. And now we put that on. We put on the hell piece. Then we make his little torch. It's very simple. And then we got his axe. And can we just all admit that the axe is so cool? It's awesome. I just love that piece. However, it's not actually my favorite piece, though. That goes to the board joints. Anyway, put that down now. Now we get on to the next minifigure, which is... Yes. Okay, I've been waiting for this person. He is a Night Fighter. Now, actually, we've just finished the campaign, so we're starting a new one, and my new character actually is a Dragon Fighter. However, I doubt that I would like to see him because there's different types of dragons in the game, and yeah. Though this piece is actually so good, and then we put on a shield and it looks amazing. Being honest, fantastic minifigure, favorite one in the series so far. We put that on now. Let's see who we get next. Now, next up. What? Oh no. Yeah, we got a part, we got a duplicate.
we have a way to like make so we don't get duplicates, but we must have done it wrong. We must have counted this guy twice. We must have like thought we didn't have him and then we got him. So that means because there are only 6 minifigures left in the series and now 5 more boxes we need to open, that means we're not going to get everyone. That's not good. Minifigures are also cool. We still need this guy, this girl, him, this guy, him, and her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crap. So if I didn't want any, it's so bad. I guess we'll see what we get.
Now over back to Future Me. After that incident, now we've got the Halfling Bard, which a bard is basically kind of like uses music. Don't really know much about them, but in the new campaign we're going to be doing, which haven't happened yet, one of the characters that's playing actually is a bard. And for this, I want to choose the male head. Then we get this cool neck piece, put it on now, we get the male head. And you get this cool hell piece. It reminds me of that vampire guy from the Baldur's Gate 3. Then we give him his cool sword, put on his base plate, and we put him on. Being on, his guitar is so good. I mean, like, what's he called that again? I forget. Now, for the next character, we got the Tiefling Sorcerer. Now, we're going to use the female head for this one, and then we put on the torso, the legs. Actually, we need to put on tail first. Then we put on this head. Then we put on this little head with horns, which looks very good. Then we got this, which, actually, being honest, it would be perfect for Gambit. And then we got this. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Yeah, I genuinely should stop doing that. Anyway, now we got that on. We put it on this little base plate. We put it on. Anyway, he's going to cause some problems. Now we switched the little base plates, put that, and yep. Hopefully nothing goes wrong with that. Now, get the next minifigure, which is, this is Zaz Tam. I do not know if I'm saying that correctly, but yeah. Now you put on this, like, cape. You put on this little, like, kind of like Doctor Strange. And then we put on this cool skull, like, face head thing, which looks very good. And then you got a cool back. Then you get this fireball. Fireball! Sorry. And anyway, other than that, you put it back on now, and you get this little transparent skull, which looks awesome. And I put it on now. You could put it back on the stand with all the other ones, and yep, they're already gonna get problems. This is gonna get problematic when we near the end. Anyways, now we've got this, and we've got Tassa, this witch queen. Anyway, we got this cool little book. When we open it up, you get this little smiley face, which looks very fun. You got these legs, this torso, looks awesome. Then you got this cool head, and I'm going to use a laughing face. And our hell piece looks awesome. It's on like Hocus Pocus. And then after that, we get the cauldron, which I'm going to summon to my hands. Then you put in this cool pink file piece, which you're just going to leave it in now. I don't really know if that'll end well. Anyway, I'm going to put the spell in now as well, just because we can. And I'm going to put it in. You can't actually play as any of the bad guys for obvious reasons, but and he's already causing problems. Yeah, he's basically just the villain of this video. Now, after that, there's only 2 more characters. The vampire and the warlock. I really don't know what's going to happen, and I have no idea who we're going to get. Just because of this stupid Arak Orca. I don't even know if I'm saying it correctly. He is causing so many problems. Anyways, now we open it up, and we've got Stan von Zarofit. If I am saying that wrong, I am so sorry. I have no idea what I meant to say to that. The point is, though, it's cool. Really cool, like, torso and legs. Got his cool vampire head, which, to be honest, is actually really good. I just think vampires look better with grey skin. Then he got his cool little black rat. And then, after that, we're going to get his little gauntlet. And then we're going to put in his hands. And now we're going to put him on a stand here with all the other ones. And, oh, 1 second. And, oh no, you gotta be, and that's 1 second. Yep, guys, well fixed. Okay, and now I got all them in. There's one more thing I have to do.
I don't like you.
Now, for the final minifigure, we got the Githyanki Warlock. I actually checked the app, and I didn't actually see Githyanki, but it's probably somewhere. Well, we get this cool torso, the great arm pieces, and then we got this cool hell piece. Then we put on this little piece for like a cool staff. To be honest, it looks really cool. I actually also think this is the first like minifigure series to have like multiple skin colors. Because you got yellow, you got like a whole bunch of them. And then now we put it on, stand with all of those, and that's us. One's complete. Don't forget, you can switch out the heads if you want. Now, got it all finished. Every single character in the Dungeons & Dragons minifigure series. He's my favourite, definitely. And he's my least favourite for, obvious reasons. I'm sorry. Now, even though his puppy's cool. Yeah, his puppy's cool. Now, out of all the minifigures, they're actually all really good. I love the Dwarf Barbarian. I love the Dragon Fighter. But if you want, you can just, like, split them up and, like, mix them together. Plus, with these heads, you can change them. If you want him to be a girl, you can. If you want him to be a girl, you can. And now, that's it for the video. Being honest, I hope you've had a great time watching. And we'll see you next time. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you next time.